Hey guys, thanks for tuning in again. Today we're going to talk about 529 ABLE plans. Now, a 529 ABLE plan is an account that is for those with disabilities. The goal is to put money in the account, have it grow for these actual beneficiaries and not hurt them with government assistance money, okay? So you get a lot of the same benefits as a normal 529 plan, but it's for those that are disabled. Some of the benefits is the money can be invested in mutual funds, so you're not going to have to go out and pick individual stocks, bonds, and different securities to try to help this money invest. You're going to be able to pick a nice roster of different mutual funds. They do also have some target date funds available. As in, if you want to have the money grow and be more aggressive than more conservative on a certain date, let's say when the child turns 21, you can do that. There are funds available for that. You do get tax-deferred growth, just like a normal 529 plan. So you're not having to worry about paying taxes while it's growing. You can buy and sell different mutual funds throughout the time, so you don't have to worry about taxation there. However, there are a limited amount of companies that offer these. So for example, every state has, most states have their own sponsored plan. This one, there's only a couple ones out of there. Vanguard's one of them. There's a few other ones out there too, but they're very inexpensive. Again, but not state specific. So you can use different ones. So you don't have to, like for West Virginia, a normal 529 plan, you want to use Hartford because you can get some tax benefits on that. This one, there's just not state specific, so you can use any of them. Okay. The owner is usually going to be the parent or guardian for that child. The beneficiary must qualify for government assistance. So if they don't qualify for government assistance, you can't even open an account. So as long as they do qualify for those assistance programs, then you then can open one and start funding it. Usually the funds are going to be used for the beneficiary for education, housing, transportation to and from, and assistive technology, which is going to be like wheelchairs. It could be, if they have a hearing issue, it could be auditory type technologies, but anything that's going to help the child better their lives. And as long as it's used for that, the money also comes out with no taxation. So very good there. Gifting limits. You want to stick with the gifting limits when you go to fund these, just like the 529 plans. You want to stick with, right now it's $18,000 per person is the max you can put into these, or 36 a couple. That's usually want to stick with the gifting rules. There is a limit though. Unlike the normal 529 plans, which the limit's much, much higher, the limit inside of these is usually around $100,000 that you can put into it. And the reason that's a limit is because if you put more of it, it actually will disqualify them from any kind of government assistance. So you don't want to do that. But you do want to give some money to the child to help with other things that they're going to need. This is a great way to do that. That's not a trust. It's very inexpensive to do this, but it's an alternative to a trust that help give out those benefits. So if you want some more, give us a shout.